to school in FIT in the city, and right out of college, I got a job as a swimwear designer. And I did that for about like 5 or maybe 6 years. And I decided I wanted to get into a more high fashion. So I created a portfolio. I finally got a job in New York City as a high fashion swimwear designer. So each piece sold for like $300 to $400, and it was great, but I was super burnt out. It was like a startup, and I was working 80 to 130 hours a week, not including my 3-hour commute. And that just kind of led to, I guess, all of these journeys that led up to where I am today. I decided to leave the fashion industry for a couple of reasons. One of them was it was like my designs weren't really making much of an impact. I felt like it was very materialistic and superficial because at the end of the day, it is just it's fashion, it's clothing, and yes, sometimes it can help someone feel good, but it was not as much as I hoped for. So I was looking for something with a little bit more meaning to it. And also, like, while I was young and I kind of had this idea where I just wanted to see other things in life. Like, all I ever knew was fashion design ever since young. So it's kind of like ventured out. I knew that I wanted to make a positive impact on something or better something. I didn't know necessarily if it was a product or if it was, more of a lifestyle. After I left the fashion industry, I went down like a interesting windy road. At the time, I was very shy and very reserved. So I decided to, like, I knew that if I stayed that way, I wasn't gonna get, the success that I was looking for. So I took on a door-to-door job just to get me out of that, and it definitely worked. So I did that for about a year. That definitely it brought up my confidence. It made me comfortable with being uncomfortable, and a lot of good things came out of that. And afterwards, I was a store manager for a convenience like slash deli store. And at the time, I wanted to kind of dive into learn how to team build, more interpersonal skills. But the job was a lot more demanding than I thought, and I was not happy. So my friend told me about UX because she just gotten into the Springboard bootcamp, and she told me about it. And the more I dived into it, it was perfect because it was designer. Because I'm an artist at heart. At the same time, I'm very critical thinker. I like problem solving, so it was just right up my alley.